over the last 5 years, the MDC has got a lot to be proud of. I think we've gathered a great reputation of getting things done and doing things well.
Yeah, really excited to hear, some really influential people in the room. Really excited to hear what they've got to say about the Stockport MDC, reflecting on the successes it's had, what it's aiming to achieve moving forward, what we can learn from that, apply on future projects, and also, in future MDCs to sort of help share the learning.
And I think we've got a great mix around the room of policymakers, strategists, but also people who are in the delivery and the sharp end delivery and regen. I think the MDC model is worthy of the debate. MDCs could be the answer.
So in my work around the country for CBRE as leader of the local authority sector, I talk to local authorities and combined authorities all over the UK about what they want to do in terms of their regeneration strategy. And that for me is really interesting because local members want to make sure that these are accountable vehicles, but they can get on. And that's a real dilemma we're finding when we talk to local authorities about setting them up. Are they ceding control or are they actually accelerating? Stockport MDC is on track to deliver 2,500 homes.
We were clear on the purpose, we were clear on our plan, we were passionate about making it happen, and we could see that this would require multi-agency response over time. And so that groundwork that goes in is what pays testament now to the pace that we're seeing, where we see delivery vehicles established. I think for Homes England, we were part of the initial setup team and we've been a board member all the way through, and we've been adapting our approach to supporting the MDC as we go. In the first days, it was about the alignment of skills. It was around mapping land ownership and interest. It was around the practicalities of where are the catalytic sites and how do we get them away and how do we blend in tools and approaches to start delivery moving. As the team has matured its own approach and built its capacity, it's been more about the alignment of funding affordable housing and other elements and adapting our approach over time.
When you look around the country, affordable housing providers have not necessarily stepped into urban affordable living. So obviously you start with social rented housing and then some affordable rented housing, and then you're thinking of key worker housing. Those things can contribute to a really powerful, inclusive, positive, vibrant place. So I think we look at places and go, how can we concentrate our efforts?
I think the power of the MDC is, as a partner looking to work in a place, and a public sector partner are really important. They need to be a signifier and they need to be a convener. Signifier is a clear strategy of what they want. And Stockport's been really good at that. And I think the MDC has really grabbed that baton and sprinted with it.
For today in 2025, where the politics of housing are quite complicated, I think that's a really important first lesson, is that any approach we take on new towns, we've got to find a way of mediating between different levels of government and finding something that works for everyone. I think lesson 2 was around the importance of a sort of transport infrastructure and picking the right place. A bit of a challenge from Stockport as well, which is, you've sort of provided that certain environment, you've brought partners with you, and now there's a question about going further. So that's sort of then moving from certainty to a bit of uncertainty, and how does the MDC model accommodate that?
I was absolutely blown away, and that was when the MDC was really just getting set up. It's that support from the ground up and the independents and the creatives, as well as those big projects.
My key takeaway is true partnership is everybody being proud of what we do. Partnership is what has enabled the MDC to deliver all it has done in the last 6 years. There's a long list, as always, of things that are next for Stockport. We continue to be really, really ambitious for our place.
I thought it was really interesting to hear all the different viewpoints from around the table about how we accelerate delivery now. Really great table of people with lots of mixed experience, so rich conversation.
Really exciting. I mean, it's great to have a reflection on a team coming together that has worked for, in some cases, 15 years in investing in a place and putting all of their passion and creativity into regenerating a town centre, Stockport.
It's a fantastic roundtable session, but they always are when it's with Stockport MDC. It's a partnership that really is firing on all cylinders. The commitment from all the partners around the table to make delivery happen. It's such a can-do attitude. For me, this is always one which is pleasure and not really work.
It's not an overnight success. You've got to work at this. It's got to have a culture, it's got to have organisation, it's got to have structure, it's got to have partners. You can't do it alone. But if you can get all that right, stuff can happen.
It's all about partnership, it's all about relationships, it's all about how we work collectively for placemaking. That's what sets us apart in Stockport.
And it's really apparent that around the table there's a commitment from all partners to make delivery happen in Town Centre West. There's a real appetite to deepen that partnership further with government to expand those ambitions and look at larger scale town centre regeneration.
In terms of regeneration, it always comes back to Stockport.